Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. I've been having a little think about what I'm going to build next. And I thought, as a lot of people want me to do applied energistics, and I do want to get into that, but as far as I understand it, I do need to go to the nether first to get some nether quartz. So with that being said, I'd like to go to the nether, so I will be building a nether portal. But before I do that, I'm actually going to build the mining laser. Two reasons. One, I get through a hell of a lot of iron picks, and I know I could just go and build the Tinker's Construct one, but I'm old school and I keep using iron picks. Would be nice to have a mining tool that we could just recharge, quite like the armor. Secondly, the big problem you have in the nether is ghasts, and as much as they can be dealt with a bow and arrow, I'd much prefer something with a little bit more range. Now, we could go ahead and build the Tinker's Construct crossbow, which is apparently quite good. Unfortunately, you do have to make the bolts for it individually by pouring molten metal onto the bolt shafts in the smeltery. And we won't be recovering many arrows from the nether because they're all pretty much going to end up in the lava. So we're going to go ahead and build ourselves the mining laser. I think we've got most of the things to build it. I know originally I said that I wasn't going to use my last 4 diamonds on it, but it'll be worth it because we can use the mining laser to get diamonds back in the future. So the main things we're going to need, first of all, we're going to need an energy crystal. And we need that energium dust. So we need some diamond dust, so we better go and grind ourselves up our last 4 diamonds. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Is there anything else down here that I'm going to need? Probably some redstone. So let's grab the diamonds. Let us grab some redstone. I'm not exactly sure how many we need. It's going to be a few bits and pieces. I'll also make sure that I leave the luggage here when we go. Right, okay, macerator. First things first, let's put the diamonds in there. We don't need that sand in there anymore. So let's go ahead and put that sand there. Now, what else can we make while we are waiting for that? 2 redstone, that's fine. Advanced alloys. Now, that requires a mixed metal ingot. Mixed metal ingots require 3 iron, 3 bronze, and 3 tin plates. Do we have any mixed metal ingots in here? No, we don't. Of course we don't. So, bronze ingots. Probably going to need 6. 3 tin. Well, let's get 6. And the iron's downstairs, of course, as it always is. So let's just go over to our metal former on the rolling machine. We'll just put the tin in there while I go and fetch the iron. In fact, we'll just go and grab some more from the smeltery. Look at the XP tank. That's getting a little bit full now. It's in fact, there's only 2 empty blocks, and these 2 blocks aren't quite full, but very soon I think we're going to have to build another part to that tank. I'm not sure how much XP is in there, but quite a bit, I'd guess. Probably a good 50 or 60 levels, if not more. So we have our iron. Let's go ahead and break that down, and we're going to want 6 blocks of that. Still not quite finished with that. We have now finished grinding up the diamonds, so we've got the diamond dust. So let's go ahead and use that to make ourselves the... Is that correct? Of course it isn't. There we go. So now we have the energium dust. That needs to go into the compressor. So that will give us our crystal. How are we doing here? We've got the tin plates. In we go with the iron. We'll put the rest of that iron in this this box up here. We probably will need some more of it anyway. We do have the carbon plates. What else are we going to need in order to make this? So we're going to need an advanced circuit, which is going to be a standard circuit. So we need 6 insulated copper cables. We don't have those. We do have some copper ingots left. Probably not an awful lot. I thought I had more cables than that. The metal former's going to be busy in this episode, that's for sure. Do we have any more copper downstairs in the smeltery? Could probably do with pouring ourselves some more iron, actually. I'm actually running short of iron. I'm going to have to go and grab some more at some point. I mean, this is pretty much going to empty most of the iron out. There's no more copper left in the smeltery either, so we'll probably just have to go and smelt some up manually. So let's have a look in the chest that has all of our stuff in. Do we have any copper ore in here? We've got some copper ore, some copper gravel ore. That's about all we've got. I've got some copper nuggets as well. Some copper oreberry. Can we just smelt the oreberry down? Not too sure how that works or how many we need. No, it does apparently smelt. What about the copper gravel ore? Can we just throw that in the furnace? Yes, we can. Okay, fantastic. So, let's take out those and put in the bronze. And the crystal is now made. Okay, so we have the energy crystal. That's the first part done. And what else do we need? We're working on the advanced alloys. 2 redstone, not a problem. We need this... we need to build the turning table. Okay, what is this that we need? This is new to me. An iron turning blank. How do we build a turning blank? We need a turning blank, a lathing tool, and a tiny pile of iron dust. Something isn't right about this, because this is... I don't think you need the turning table to build the turning blank. You put the turning blanks in the turning table. At least you used to. Let's just have a quick look at that. Yeah, it's a turning blank that we need. Yeah, it's 2 iron ingots and an iron item casing. I thought it was something like that. Do we have any iron item casings? No, of course we don't. So, we have, we've finished with those. We need to go ahead and put those through the extruder. Get some cables. We have ourselves another few copper ingots. So let us go ahead and make the mixed metal alloys. I think it's this way. Yep, so we've got the mixed metal ingots. So let's have a quick look again at the mining laser, because I've forgotten already. Right, we need... Yeah, they just go in the compressor. We're going to need 3 of them. So our compressor is here and currently not doing anything. 1, 2, 3. We'll put the other one for safekeeping. This has given us 6 cables, which is absolutely fine. Now then, I will need some iron casings at least. Let's go ahead and put one in there for now. Go ahead and drop that. Going to need some lapis and some glowstone. So where are we on this process? We're trying to build the electron circuit. We need an iron plate, 2 redstone, and the cables. Cables will be easy enough to make because we've got the rubber in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's our cables. Let's go ahead and grab the iron plate. I'm going to make another one because we need to get some item casings as well. So that is the iron plate with a redstone either side and the cables along the top. That gives us our electronic circuit. The advanced circuit, we need redstone, glowstone and lapis. Got the lapis and the glowstone downstairs. So let's grab that. Oh, we just have copper nuggets now. Well, I guess that's fine. Because we do have some copper nuggets in there. So, theoretically, that will give us at least 1 copper bar. No? Do we have... Oh, it's shaped crafting, isn't it? Go away, luggage. Shaped crafting. There we go. So, there's another copper bar. So, we'll put those nuggets back to one side. And, 1, 2... Was it 2 lapis, 2 glowstone, and the rest was redstone, wasn't it? The glowstone is in this chest. So, 2 glowstone. Okay, let's go and get that finished up. So then, how was that? It was the circuit there with 2 glowstone. No, I can never remember. Let's just do it this way and find out. There we go. So the circuit goes in. Nope, still screwed it up. That one. That one. There we go. So you need to go in the corners because it's 4 redstone. There is another one here. I don't really need all 23 of them, to be honest. Glowstone top and bottom. And lapis either side. That gives us our advanced circuit. Very, very good. And the turning blank. Now, in order to make the turning blank, we need to put this through the rolling machine again. Now then, we've got our advanced alloys, which is very good. This should give us an iron item casing, which is also very good. So we can go 2 bits of iron and an iron item casing. That gives us the turning blank. So we now have the turning blank, the 3 plates. We've got everything we need, actually. So what we're going to do is click on that. And we need... Now that... Will it actually accept... Is it a turning blank? It looks like it actually needs to be turned in a specific way. This has definitely been changed. Let's try it anyway and see what happens. No, we can't do it. We do actually need to build the turning machine first. Okay. Well, with that in mind then, let's go ahead and make that our project. So... This is always what happens with Minecraft. You decide you're going to make something, and it should be fairly straightforward, and then all of a sudden you realise that you need to do another step. So we're actually going to have to go ahead and build the turning machine, because apparently we can't just use a turning blank. It has to be turned into this specific shape. We have to turn it. So we're going to need to build a turning table. So how do we do that? Turning table. Turning table is an Industrial Craft 2 machine, which is fine. It's made from 2 item casings, a basic machine casing, and 3 iron plates. Well, we're a little bit short of iron plates. Let's go ahead and grab the iron again. So let's put a few of those in and get the iron plates. Now then, how do we get the machine casing? Even more iron plates. Let's just go and throw all of the iron in there. What iron do we have left? Very, very short on iron overall now. Or am I? Do I actually have iron? I think I have iron left in the chest. I'm sure I do. Yes, I do. There's like an entire stack of it in there. Fine. Down to the smeltery we go. So it looks like we might not actually be going to the Nether today, as we're mostly going to be building the turning table. Let's get that filled up with iron. It'll take a little bit of time to smelt, but it will get there. What do we want to do next then? We're working on those plates. We've got 4. We still don't even have enough to build the machine casing yet. And we need 2 iron item casings. We've already got 1. These shafts are made by extruding a block of iron. Wow. So, yeah, it's a good job I'm smelting down all that additional iron. We're definitely going to need it. Let's just go and make sure that it's smelting properly and put this other stack of iron in there. That's a lot of iron blocks we're going to need. It's nearly finished smelting all of those. Definitely need to go on another mining trip. I haven't really done one for a while, and we need to get some diamonds as well. So let's just go ahead and fill all of that up. While that's filling up, just because the machines upstairs aren't really doing anything else, we'll go and throw this in the macerator, and we'll just smelt this lot manually. So there's our 8 plates. That will allow us to make ourselves the machine casing. There we go, we have our basic machine casing. We need 2 iron item casings. And we have 1, but we make them in 2s anyway, so that's not all that important, really. You've probably done some of those. Crushed iron, yep, we'll just get you smelted up in the furnace. So let's go downstairs to the smeltering. Make sure that the iron's on the bottom. And indeed it is. So let's go ahead and I'm going to grab 3 iron blocks because we need to extrude 2 of them to get the shafts, and we need another block that I can break up to get some ingots. So let's grab that one from there and get that pouring. Grab that one from there. So these 2 we're going to keep separate. These are the ones that we're going to have to extrude to get the iron shafts. And we need to go and build ourselves our Industrial Craft 2 lathe. All of this just to make a handle for the mining laser. You never used to have to do that. It's a little bit of a pain. This one we will break up into iron blocks. Let's go back upstairs. How are we doing over here? You've almost finished with the maceration. I'm tempted to let you finish. Let's go ahead, put this into extruding mode and drop in the 2 blocks of iron. We've finished macerating that iron, so you can go ahead and go in there. Some more iron blocks to play with. What do we need now? So we're working on the shafts. They're being extruded. We need 4 iron plates, basically, one of which will get turned into 2 item casings. So what we need to do is put this into rolling mode and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, that takes a little bit of time. Now, other things that we will need to make is, well, let's do it one step at a time. We are going to need to make the turning tool as well. So, how are we doing with this? Our iron plates are coming along nicely. We need more and more iron out of view. So, it looks like we can we have a wooden turning blank as well. Okay. How are we doing? Up to 3. Let's get the last of our iron out of there. I think that's the last of the iron we're going to need, actually, so we'll pop that in. Let's just go and sleep the night off, mainly because if the sun's up, it means there's a good chance that the solar panels are going to stay charged. Not that the back box ever struggles. I mean, it's still full, and we're not even, and of course, so is the MFE. So it is all good. That should have finished our iron plates. We're going to put 1 back through the former, so that we get ourselves the item casing. And then that should be enough to make the machine itself. Okay, so now we've got the iron item casing. So let's go ahead and have a look at the turning machine. So we need the machine block in the middle. The 2 shafts go either side. The 2 item casings go in the corners. And then the 3 plates along the bottom. There we have our turning machine. And we are going to need an insulated tin cable. In fact, we're probably going to need another piece of cable. So let me... Oh, there's some tin there. We do actually have some. Let's clear this if we can. Let's go in and put in just a couple of pieces of tin and some more cables. There we go. So we've got some tin cables. Now, this is our IC2 room anyway. We're a little bit short of space now that we can wire stuff up in this room. So I am going to have to start wiring stuff up on the walls or building in front of some of these machines, which is probably going to be the plan. I really should, though, consider putting the wiring behind the wall. What we're going to do for the time being, then, is... well, I guess we could put these machines directly next to each other if I'm not 100% concerned about automating them. So let's go ahead and drop it in here. We can always move these sort of things around later on. So let's go ahead and drop ourselves in a cable. And that's a little bit strange how it's connected up. We'll sort all that out later. It's not important. So this machine is going to drop in there. And that is fine. Now then, it does say that we need a few things. If we actually go ahead and look at the mining laser again itself. So the mining laser requires this particular thing. And we need a turning blank, which we've got. We need a lathe tool. I don't think we need the iron dust, but we do need the lathing tool. How do we build the lathing tool? There's our lathing tool, and that is made by a refined iron plate and 2 iron item casings. A refined iron... Right, the 2 iron item casings, that's going to be easy enough to do. So let's go ahead and sort that out first. So we need 2 item casings. Now, what about the refined iron? The refined iron means we need to get a steel ingot or a refined iron ingot, which we're not going to be doing that way. Steel dust, refined iron block. We don't have a blast furnace. That's something we'll probably have to build at some point. We don't have a redstone furnace. We don't have an induction smelter. That's definitely something that we're going to have to get at some point as well. We don't have an alloy smelter. Right, what other ways can we use to get this? Refined iron ingot. What about a steel ingot? Steel nuggets. Yeah, it's going to be a little while before we can get some steel. No idea what all of that stuff's about. Shapeless crafting, refined iron blocks. Yes, so before we can build this now, we're going to have to go even further, because what it means we're going to have to do... Oh, we can do it with an iron plate. Apparently. But that requires a rolling machine. We don't have a rolling machine either. Wow, this one's going to be complicated. Block of steel. Steel ingots, steel nuggets. Yeah. Steel ingots, that's the refined iron from Industrial Craft 2. Steel ingot from Railcraft. Steel ingot from Tinker's Construct. Let's get that one if we can. Railcraft, Tinker's Construct. Yeah, needs steel nuggets. So, that's kind of put a bit of a halt on that. Let me just go downstairs, have a little look at the mess that things are made with those cables. Look at that. That's just nasty, really. I guess we could just put all the machines next to each other. One of the reasons why I generally leave a gap next to the machines is for automation, but I'll have to sort that out at some point. But at least we have got one machine built. Can't grumble at that. That's an iron plate. You're going to go back through to make the iron item casings. So it looks like we're going to have to build another machine in order to make these. We're going to have to build ourselves either a blast furnace or an induction furnace. Induction furnace would certainly work. Steel ingots. Molten steel, which we can't make yet. The Railcraft one. Yeah, that requires the blast furnace. Solar expansion, Tinker's Construct, Solar, Tinker's, Railcraft, Industrial Craft, Steel ore. I haven't actually seen any steel ore at all yet. Nether pig iron ore. Yeah, we could try and find some nether pig iron ore. We do still have to go to the nether, but the whole point of getting this gun was to go to the nether in the first place. But I'm running out of time for this episode, so that is something that I will have to do later on. We've got those plates, so at least we do have the turning table now, which is a good start. I'll put the rest of the stuff over here in the box as needed. So we should go and probably build the nether portal, but I'm going to do that on the next episode. Let's just have a quick look outside and see how things are doing. Have a quick pork chop. Always nice just to have a look around, and we will probably need to harvest some rubber at some point. I haven't really been taking any rubber from the trees for a while. We've got a witch over here, by the way. So you're going to die quite quickly and horribly. Didn't even manage to poison me once, which I'm quite pleased about. Got another witch's hand offer as well. She did manage to hit me with a slowness potion, which is a bit of a pain. There is some iron down here. I know I've been down this place before, but we will. How long's that on for? Another 30 seconds. That's not good. We will have to go down there at some point and see if we can grab some diamonds. We're going to have to go quite deep with that. But one of the reasons I really want to build the mining laser is that not only is it a good weapon and a good mining tool, but it actually has several different options that you can use to... it has several different modes that you can use for mining. And it can actually mine some amazing depths. You can actually mine... If you fire it at a dirt block, you can mine about 128 blocks deep in a single shot. So that can be very useful. Just having a quick look to see if there's any of those guardians around. Because if there are, it might be possible that we can get a free kill. Farm them for their materials. Can't actually see any at the moment. Doesn't even look like the... Oh, there is one over there. I see him. He was hiding, but he's there. That's it. You come a little bit closer. See, one thing about these Eldritch Guardians... Is there another one there? Or did he actually hit me? One thing about these Eldritch Guardians is that you can sidestep them most of the time. Did manage to hit me, though, which is quite annoying. Ow. Which is one of the reasons why I went in here and made sure I was at full hunger. So if I did get hit, I would be recharging some health. There's that node again. Do have my wand with me. Let's go ahead and... oh, I've already fully charged it. I wonder why it wasn't working last time I used it. It's because every time I come past this node, I give it a little bit of a zap with the magic wand, and I've only just noticed in the top left-hand corner that I've actually filled the wand up, which is probably the reason why it's not actually working. So now that I've got the wand full, I should probably start doing some more stuff with Thaumcraft as well. But that's enough waffle. Let's go and get rid of that, and I'll go back to the house and just drop everything off. I'm going to have a little think about which is the best way to make the lathing tool. It's a little bit annoying that we have to jump through such hoops just to make one tool for one specific thing, but there you go. So I'm going to decide what's the best thing to do. Are we going to build a blast furnace? Are we going to build an induction smelter? I just don't know. I don't know what the best way to do that is. Let's get rid of this witch's hand. I've definitely got witch's hand somewhere else. That's fine. What have we got in here? We can get rid of that redstone. We'll go down to the old Thaumcraft room. We can put our spoils in here. See, it's making that dungeon sound again. There's definitely something down here behind one of these walls that I didn't manage to find before. We'll have to have a look. And, of course, we did get some XP for that as well. Fantastic. So, you guys, let me know what you think the best way... Oh, no, hang on. Luggage is in the cauldron again. I can hear him. There he is. You guys, let me know which you think the best way is to make the steel ingot. Should I build an induction furnace? Should I build a blast furnace? Should I build... can't even remember what the other one was. There's several ways of doing it. Maybe you guys have some better suggestions that weren't covered in that list. But the idea, the basic thing that we need is we need to be able to make refined iron. Well, we need to be able to make a refined iron plate. Put it that way. So... we're going to need either refined iron or steel. So you guys let me know what is the best or simplest way to make refined iron or steel. And we'll have a look at what the options are, and we'll do that next time. And we'll make that machine. Then we'll be able to turn the handle and get the mining laser. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Feed the Beast Infinity. And I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.